Hello, hello. We are live, everyone. And market is dumping. Let me see. Connect it up. Gonna announce that we're on live chat. Let's get the whole gang in. So we just started the session. We're getting some pretty strong close candle here. Let me see. Cool. Okay, there we go. Nice. I just remembered I passed my alpha counts yesterday, or not yesterday, Friday. So I'm activating all of them today. It's very nice. Let's see what we can get today. I didn't really trade yesterday. I was busy. So to me, Monday was already like the end of the holiday. And then you have Tuesday, I wasn't here, so we really have a three trading day: Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So this is start of the week for me. We're already showing a lot of willingness to try to drive price lower so far. That's what I could see right now. I need to see what we could take though. Like we have this hourly here. That's if we can climb up like all the way back up. I don't think we want to do that right at this moment. I think we want to drive actually lower. We had this retrace of this 15 here. Got pretty much rejected. And then we could see a 15-minute inefficiency here. Guess what happened? We ran straight through it. If we get a closure in 2 minutes, this is going to be used for confirmation to play for lower. Any retrace you could give. How's everyone doing though? You're back. It's good to be back. It's always good to be back. For my 3-day weekend, right? Is there any giveaways happening? We do giveaways. So let's do this. We always do one giveaway sometime in the stream. 200 likes equals 2 free prop counts. So whenever we hit that, we will do the giveaway right away. Oh shit, I just... There we go. That's what I promise. But nevertheless, we'll do one. Not the start of the stream, probably in the middle to the north, near end. Okay, so 15-minute close. It would be pretty interesting now to see. I think it'll be so easy to see a retrace. But depending on how it reacts here, it's gonna be pretty critical because this is like, 5-minute gap. Also a 15-minute inversion. If we retrace, maybe get a 1-minute setup. That is like the short setup that I'll be looking to aim to play for. Okay. The music stop? No, I'm gonna see. Time to wait. How's your 1v1? I need to pull it up. I need to find a trade because I don't think it's looking that pretty. Not because I'm down, but because the other guy is already up. I think 1500 at noon, and I was only up 4. So. Oh wait, no. Well, we're not too far off then. I'm at $400, $450. He's at 51,100. So he's pushing past me by 700, and the time is like halfway there, more than halfway. So we're gonna be trying to see if we can find a banger setup today. No promises, but like we need this. We really do need this. Some relief for now. Come back up here. I don't want to only focus on shorts, but like this is giving a pretty decent framework for it. What do you guys think of longs though? Longs, like I'm not even sure where I could actually be comfortable trying long. If we get this 5-minute flip, like I'll start looking for longs then. We should be anticipating this to see if it wants to turn first. Because that's where the lower time frame is pointing at. I'm gonna wait for the 5-minute flip to even consider trying for longs though. I think that's the best thing you could do because this should still be bearish. What's the top 3 prop firms at the moment? It should be Lucid, Tradeify, TPT. No specific order. They're all good in their own way because Live Pro is good. That's my list there. Have you seen Apex new deal? 5 end of day, no activation. Wait, is that true? 5 50K end of day, no activation fee, only for 195. If you're talking about no activation fee, that's like too good to be true. That's like 95% off right there. Let me see. I don't think that's true though. That's like, there's no way that'd be true. Even if it is, like it's good, but you won't do 20 accounts. You do like 5 accounts, 3 accounts. Okay, so end of day, standard. The 5-pack of standard is 175. No, that's wrong. It's $400 to get a 5-pack, right? Is that 5? No activation fee? So that is like basically $80 a pop, which sounds good, but like, how does this compare to a Lucid Flex? And then you also get your live account with only 1 account, 3K drawdown. They already confirmed it. I'm assuming whatever he saw, 5 accounts, end of day, no activation fee for 195. That's a steal. That was a mistake. Oh, hello. But yeah, I mean, they're trying to cover up the live program. It's not a good live program. We could talk about it. We'll also look for trades. I think everyone should know already. There's no recommendation here. Can you explain what is Apex Live Vault Credit? Very simple. All your sim profits are put in a vault, and simply that vault adds 20% to your payout request during the live. So you start with a 3K drawdown. You make, let's say, $1,000. You withdraw that. They'll give you another $200 on top of it from your balance. Sounds cool, but like, again, you have 3K drawdown. That's like the main issue, guys. Like, they're doing the same system as TopStep, but like kind of worse in every single angle possible. That's just how surprising it is. They have more accounts. They give you less drawdown. It's end of day drawdown rather than static. TopStep at least do 10K minimum. They're doing 3K. It's a very interesting move. If this 5-minute flips, I'm gonna have to start jabbing longs. This does look more short right now, but I'm nervous to short in such a bull run when we're like low of the day, right? So better yet is for us to wait for it to flip longs. I would feel a little bit better with that. What scalp time frames? Which time frame do you use for your scalping ideas? The 1 and 15, 1, 5, 15 is like pretty much the bulk of it. If I'm trying to trade within the 1 minute, that is the best you could go for. Okay, hold up. This This is starting to confirm for upside. I would like ES to also show that it's willing to, or I have to possibly wait for the next candle. Okay, so NQ did get a flip. ES did. The 15-minute inversion is still holding. You could already start jabbing longs on any 1 minute time frame setup you see. If you're looking for my indicator, just go to the Discord, trading chat, and you'll see lots of stuff. Indicator, 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 chart color, all these stuff. I'll remove some stuff that we might not need. Okay, we're pumping. Give me a setup, boy. Let me join longs with you. I feel what you feel. I know you want to rip back up. I need to ask my cat if he likes long. This is most likely giving BPR here, if we can get one more closure. If not, we still might be even trying to long on this tap. Are you bearish? I want to be bearish, but I think if you're trying to adapt to the markets, it's hard to just short when you're near the low of the day. And we're trying to like hold this area. So just keep it in mind that. That's why I'm being a little bit wary. I'm not trying to just slap it in. Can't see my screen. Do you see the long? Angela, do you see the long? This is like kind of what I could consider too. I'm gonna be very eager to see this retrace and see if it even holds, even if it retraced in the first place. I like the long. Can someone post a Discord link? Just gonna be one close look too. I want to see what financial juice is showing. So I guess there's some stuff. Just kind of like talks, I guess, remarks. We want to see this happen though. This is the right play here. I think this is the right play. Regardless, though, if I'm looking for longs, what I'm waiting for, guys. If you trade with me, you'll know what I should be looking for. We'll look for this 5-minute retrace. Let's say it comes down here, but in the 1 minute, it will look like something like this. And I want to just see it turn, and I'll join in the moment we get like a 1 minute time frame displacement. That's what I want to wait for. It could be at here now because now we got the closure. We should be hunting for longs here. If it wants to give us a retracement and give us like another sweep of this previous down close candle. So in this case, let's just simply, it could be simple inversion too. And then we long the inversion up, stop, most likely in the 5-minute gap. Nothing yet, just it retraced and held, and we're climbing higher. ES took a dip there too. If you're like a bull right now, this is what the 1 minute confirmation you're looking for. Need something decisive though. How do I have it where certain time frame only have your chart? It's the layout. So the 1 minute is connected to the 15 minute, right? And the 5 minute is a standalone. And then the hourly is also connected, right? But for some fair value apps like this one, I only have it visible on the hourly. That helps me separate everything. So if I draw like a 1 minute fair value gap right here, it's not going to show on the hourly or the daily. So we're kind of combining the layouts and then separating layouts and separating chart elements. So like that's why I have the 1 minute, 5 minute, 15 minute, daily, 1 hour. So if I have a 15 minute gap, where do I want to see it? I want to see it, of course, on the 15 minute time frame. I would also want to see on the 1 minute. Anything beyond that, like the 5, the hour, 4 hour, daily, weekly, I do not want to see the 15 minute gap. So if you can see here, visibility, only the 1 and 15 minute. I have a video kind of going over how to set it up like that. Fail this, get a closure lower, we might, to a sharp turn, respect the 15 minute. I just need the 5 minute flop, honestly. If we can invalidate this 5 here, we short everything we see, because this would be that retracement here that fails, continue lower, we go for low day. It's pretty much chopping right now. I want to say because they're trying to decide where to go with price right now. If we should go lower or we should try to climb back up. I don't want to get in that decision until we get confirmation. The video that goes over everything, it should be this video guide. Okay, the command is not working. Guys, I'm gonna be honest. I don't think I'm gonna win the first round of the ground. What was it? The Grand Cup? Is that what it's called, or the Outlaw Championship? Whatever. I'm not sure if I could see a good trade, and like I only have one contract. What am I gonna do with that? I need to hit like a 200-point trade to probably catch up. Unless I pray that he flops, which is not the easiest to pray for. He's already ahead. There's no reason for him to push too far high. Yeah, you can't even do silver. You can't trade silver. I think they prevented it, probably from people running high balances. We're gonna most likely jump for the long now. This is the first 1 minute flip. It's a very aggressive entry, but I want to wait for the next one. Just getting way too bullish here now. Looks like we're going to comb back up. It's actually tricky though. I would have to lean upside. I'm not ending it yet. I think this is very aggressive. The only entry that you could realistically do is this inversion. This is the only real confirmation we have. You could do it on the 5 minute flip also, if you're trying to do at least a stop under the 5. Dude, Desi said he is his opponent's up 2K too. This is fun. Honestly, this is a fun competition. They should just make it like paid to enter, like, you know, $20 to enter. And everyone gets a chance. Because I'll do it again, but like not in this state where I have to force myself to find a trade. This is difficult. I would love to just wake up and then see my opponent down like 10K, like other people. I've seen that happen. I think Max posted his Grand Cup opponent is down 10,000. He's down 2,000 himself, but he doesn't need to do anything anymore. They should exclude silver for the first round. It's a double-edged sword, though. That's a thing to consider. Was there a drawdown on the first count? I think there was. You made over 13K trading 5 micros. Can you do that again today? Like, I don't even know how many points that is. 13K. Can I do the math real quick? So you did 13,000, right? You did 1 contract. 5 micros is $10 a contract. Let's just say 5. You telling me you earn 1,300 NQ points? Gold would be similar. You have to get like a few hundred points on gold. 1,300 points. Jesus, okay. All-star over here. You could make a pretty strong statement to long this retrace here. I'm not sure if we're going to go here or here, but we should be watching very closely on the 1 minute. Let's say I long, right? I want to keep somewhat of a decent stop if I'm trying to go for a push of 30,000. So this is kind of what I'm looking at. I'm going to turn to the 1 minute first, but I'm going to post this out that we're going to most likely be trying to hunt it for longs. Surely we'll get one more sweep, right? Oh, you made in 5 days. Okay, 5 days still, honestly, still very impressive. Because you're talking about you had 2.5K drawdown and you turned it to 13,000 with 1 contract. That is, if you could do that consistently, you're like you're top. You're gonna be milking prop firms. You should be running the stream. You should be telling me where I should take my entry matter pay. Okay, so now we're in the 5 minute structure. It could be literally either of these two. I want to see ES also drive lower, so most likely going to be the bottom one. I'm literally just looking for any confirmation that this is not a knife catch. I might even drop down to 30 seconds. I wouldn't also mind if we get a strong wick before turning. I don't have to catch that as absolute bottom, but I want to catch it on the move back up. If this is the move back up, let's see it. Candle's about to close in 30 seconds here. This is pretty much the only shot where you need to see it hold if you are liking longs. If not, if this fails, you're going to be shorting the lows. Or you're going to be shorting 2 new lows. This candle alone on NQ is not bullish. Every time I see something like this where we get a retrace, come back down, and then we wick that retrace, close back down, that is never a good sign for continuation, like a reversal. So I'm still open to trying the long one time. If it fails, I'll flip short, but I need to see where. That's the key right now. When and where. Just because it's still worth it. We have the 5 minute structure that's pretty much saying we inverted, we have a gap, inefficiency, let's just refill it and then climb back up. Stop is still very tight. We could even do stop on this wick here. 940s is very, very interesting here. What am I doing? I was trying to see if I have it set up. Come on, come on. We'll get one shot, guys. One bullet in the chamber. If it fails, so be it. I'm gonna move this aside so you guys don't get confused. I'll tell you when I want to enter. Most likely, you can start getting your entry in this gap here. But all I want to see is, I don't want to be catching a knife right now. I want to see it flip the right side of the V. I don't need to try to long on the way down here. But the moment it turns, I'm not opposed to trying to grab the first tap in. Need price to just get one more leg down and then hold this area. Can we do that? 15-minute just close. That is a very, very poor 15-minute candle for upside, but the 5 minutes conflicting. It's like the last dance here. It's like Michael Jordan. Could see this closure and push up. This could be very well what it is. I want to see one more jab lower though, so don't do this yet, maybe. Okay, okay. Chat, we're gonna have to jump this long now. Pretty much, that is showing that we have interest for higher, and we're hitting exactly what we need to see for higher price action. This is consider even a breaker on the very lowest time frame, but this is most likely to stop at 19s, and we're gonna be looking for a push higher. I am not feeling like this is A plus because like I said, I want this to jab 40s inside the next 5 minute. But I did say if we get a closure here, we should give it one chamber. So that's what we're doing. I don't have to respect this full stop here. I could close it out the moment I do not like the trade anymore and just re-enter. This is what we have. It's exactly at entry. We could be diving one more lower. Like the 30-second is never always going to be reliable. I'm just trying to structure it in the way that, okay, we are in the 5 minute structure. What do I need to see for upside? I need at least the lowest time frame confirmation before I join in. That could be a false one, but we're going to have to give that jab. So I have one in, not 3, not 5, just 1. I would like to add to it if it makes sense. If not, we cut the trade, most likely on the closure under 40s, and then re-enter lower. So I'll show you exactly what I'll do here, depending on where it goes. Realistically, this stop was for the setup lower. The stop is more likely just under 940s, like 15-point stop. I'll just put this here right now. I want to manage it as best I can. Some equal highs. ES is still trying to climb up. NQ is leading pretty well right now. This could be already a pretty good first TP. I don't have more than one contract on this. We're just holding this right now. See if it continues spiking. Check the 5 minute. There we go. That wick just got eaten. It's too early to do break even. Give it a little bit more time if we can. More big push would be nice. Let me see ES. We're gonna have to just slap break even here now. I think this is already getting good enough where I don't want to see price action get back under. I'm happy if we get some 90s right now. I don't have any runners to hold past 30,000, so I'll just have to re-enter. Come on, get some legs here. Don't be shy. $28 points so far. Get a good trade like this and still lose this Grand Cup. Imagine. How many guys in longs right now? Type point if you're in longs. Hold the horse. We're gonna likely blitz through this high, but I'm perfectly fine with that. These are copy traded, guys. He is like pouring up. Here we go. ES is about to take this high out. NQ follows suit. Kind of like match at the same pace right now. NQ was doing better, but now ES is like leading up. I would say we're like equal right now. It doesn't really matter which one you long or short. I think both of them are going to show some strength and weakness. I think overall today though, and the tech has been selling more, so that's why maybe tech is a little bit weaker if we're counting for the sell-off. That's the high on ES, and here is that for NQ. We just banked 40 points basically on the dot. You guys can hold this if you guys want. This was realistically my stop here on the closure because that would invalidate the breaker already. Yep. Boom. That's pretty good. That's like, I think I pretty much dog walked this whole trade here. You guys know, like when I first came in, I'm like, do I short? Do I long? I don't know. And I'm just kind of walking you through the whole process of like where to long, where to short, what to look for. I talked about why the long setup would work, and I talked about why it could be more difficult because the 15 minutes bearish, 5 minutes bullish. The 1 minute confirmed the flip, which worked out. So we got this very clean setup here. Basically on the 5 minute BPR, so it was like time frame alignment. Enter, try to get the PMIs. Done deal. That's the first trade of the week, boys. You guys gonna look for another trade or are you done? We're gonna be hunting. To be honest, we trade for 2 hours. We're only 1 hour in. We have plenty of time to find a second trade. No problem. That's if it presents itself. Can we see 30K again? I would say very likely. Because unfortunately, in this market, every sell-off likes to just climb back up. So that's why, like, in like not a bull market, but like if there was like a normal market, I would want to see us play lower, and we could even see opportunities to sell the lows. But this is like, we're in a market where everyone's buying the dip. It just, you gotta be very strategic on where to buy it. Don't catch a falling knife. Wait to see a attempt first, and then you'll see the framework. You see like, you know, like a 5 minute structure where we got this flip. Now you start looking once there's like good pressure. Are you still in or out? I'm fully out right now. You can see here, entered at 955, exit at 993.75, 40 points secured. Trade number one. We're not done yet. We still got more to go. Job's not finished. I think a lot of you guys are tuning in, maybe new, maybe old, maybe you guys haven't seen me in a while, but like, just know we've been cooking last week, this week, so far this week, today, realistically, because I didn't trade yesterday and Memorial Monday, but we've been on a pretty good tear, guys. And the best part is that we walked through the trade real time. This one, I had to put up my NinjaTrader, and I pressed buy, and it was like sitting at entry for like minutes, just in case someone's like, I didn't see your entry. It's like, well, we've been holding this before it even ran for like, 5-10 minutes first. Tune in now. Can you get a recap? Very quick recap. I'll do a 60-second recap. We start the PM session. It was selling. I don't like selling lows, but the 15-minute did show something. We got a 15-minute inverse. I was watching very closely if this wants to flip or respect. That's going to be depending on where I long and short. This did not do either, so I opted for 5-minute. The 5-minute did something instead. We flipped the inversion. We looked for a retrace under. Pretty much a 5-minute retrace right here at the 950s. I dropped down to the 1-minute. I saw this breaker. I actually dropped down to the 30-second here. Once we got this closure here, what I told everyone, first retap in, I'm gonna join in right here, 955. We got 7 points of drawdown and then just ran straight to internal highs. Not because it's a 1-minute, long setup or 30-second trade setup. It was because we already flipped the 5-minute inversion, retraced to a BPR, held this BPR, climbed back up. That was the main reason the setup worked, not because we got a 30-second flip. I would have done more size most likely if the 15-minute was already flipped too. If we flip bullish on the 15-minute, I'll probably slam that trade. I was conflicting by a little bit, but we were able to seal the deal. Is that a good recap? Do you guys understand that? We had 500 people watch us take a trade and win. But then people would like to see other streamers who are rather entertainers than just someone who just executes right there and smack a banger trade. What is this? Let's watch this together first.
One trader celebrates too early. Congratulations, you're moving to live trading.
Amazing. So what happens to my sim balance?
Well, we take it
This is AI?
Take it where?
away.
What? Like, temporarily?
Spiritually.
But I built that up for months.
They're forfeited.
Wait, so I go live and my sim profits just poof?
They're trying to
It was
gaslight
at
the
this
angle.
moment he realized he f***ed up.
Not poof. More like, great job, see you never. That sounds like poof with suspenders and attitude.
I know what they're doing.
Sort of industry standard.
Or
This is Apex now.
forfeit it.
Don't forfeit.
Vault it.
Bro, what are they trying to do here? This is high key gaslighting though. They're trying to they're like, okay, other firms forfeit profits. We don't forfeit profits. Look at here. But then you see what they actually do is they only give you 3K drawdown versus other firms that give you 20,000 plus. Was that full AI? Honestly, if that was full AI, that was pretty good. Like production wise if they just did it fast. Wow. Like the profit is technically, I want to say, already forfeited, because you put in the vault, you won't, no one, like, I want to say like 99% of people would not get anywhere close to the vault. Like maybe you get like, you know, one bonus or something like that, but the most chunk, the majority of the transfer profits are going to disappear regardless, because you get 3 tries. I said the first one, 3K drawdown, that would be so fast to blow the account, because you have only a 3K drawdown. You do it again, 3K again. Do it again, 3K. You basically have 9,000 to try to make, you know, 5 times whatever you have in the vault. So I did an example just so you guys can see. Just to recap real quick, Apex, they were trying to shut down as rumors, but you know, once they released the full live program, it's almost the same thing, other than, oh, you can have more live counts, but you need to make $4,500, and then they'll add a second count, and, you know, third count, fourth count, until you get 5 counts. That's like the only thing that's new. But here's my scenario here. If you have 20 counts, 150K accounts, let's say, you have 6,000 on each account, great. 120K total, you only start with 1 live count with only a 3K end of day drawdown. All of it is placed in a vault. It acts like a 20% bonus on future withdrawals. So to really take 120,000 from the bonus vault, you need to generate 600,000 in a live payouts, all starting from, guess what, 3K drawdown. So that's just like something to note. I don't want to go too censored in what happens at Apex, but it's a topic that we should talk about, and you guys should be aware, and then, you know, move forward. Let me turn on lo-fi again. But yeah, gaslighting number 101 right there. Didn't the 15-minute get closed under? Yeah, it did, but then it went right through it. The 5-minute was the one that flipped before the 15-minute could even confirm. So that's what I led with the longs. Dude, I'm gonna lose the grand vault, or the grand cup, because I'm still like probably like $1,000 behind, guys. Can I get a 50-point banger? Like, I would need a good push. I'm considering, you can't short metals or silver, but you can do gold. What if I just smack a short on gold and just hope that we get like a nice flush to catch up? There's that push at 30,000 there. Or just re-enter on NQ again, hope for like a push to 31,100. When will SPF add funded seats? The code should be active. We're gonna add the rewards and most likely payout bonus sometime starting June. So if you buy now, you'll get the reward points when we launch it, and then you also get most likely the payout bonus too. Let's go. First trade. Pretty much a clean banger. I don't know why people still trade Apex. You know, the only reason Apex is live, most likely, is because of there's a lot of diehard affiliates that push them very, very strong. And they you know, even the organization likes that. If you push them that hard and show strong loyalty, no matter what they do, they'll reciprocate. So, yeah, you'll see people die hard. When they push on the live program, they'll just like justify it, and as in like, you know, this is not bad, this is good. when in reality, you give that live to anyone and they'll be like, this is the worst live program I ever see. No activation fee is wild. It's within the price though. Like I said though, I said this I think a week ago. Even if it's like 95% off with that live program, that's a scam. It won't be a scam if you're trading one account or two accounts, because you're only forfeiting one account really. A 50K account works, but if you're trading anything more than like 3, 5 accounts, 10 accounts, 20 accounts, it gets worse and worse. Because it doesn't matter. And I hope you guys could understand that. If anyone who wants to like, you know, have engaging conversation about it, not like a long one, but just like give me your reason why you think Apex is still good. Good for the eval, good overall, good for the live program. I have yet to see the reason. I think the live dictates everything because they can move you live at payout 1 or after second payout. There's no clear path. Lots of people have been getting moved live with one account. If you get 20 accounts, you get moved live. Like, it doesn't really matter. It's the same thing as if you're trading one account. Even with the no activation fee, you have Lucid literally cooking with a better plan, the Flex. I don't see the Flex losing out to the Apex because it's cheap. Let me see how much it costs now. Lucid Flex 50K. Oh shit, $98. That's with the I think 30% off. 25K 70. This is no activation fee, and you won't get moved live on the first payout, and you get a much better live account. I would just consider Apex 90% off being the standard now. It's like 90 is the new 80. And then they would have to kind of do more discounts or savings anyways to like lure people in. Right now it's the bundle and save and the no activation fee. That's the gimmick here. Most of these firms creating a flex account, so why don't they change the name? There is like 5 flex accounts right now. I made a post about it because I'm like, why is everyone calling their new products flex? You have the Lucid Flex. You have the Tradeify Select Flex. You have the Fun It Next Flex. You have Fun It Seat Flex. I think my Fun It Features had a Flex add-on or something. Maybe not a product, but I think an add-on. And then there's probably other firms that's tiny that I don't know about. Lucid started the first product. I think my Fun It Features started the name with an add-on. So they made an add-on where maybe like you have like better rules for a price, and it was like the flex option. So I would kind of give half my features for coming up with the add-on name, not the product, and then Lucid for coming up with the actual product, if that makes sense. What is Lucid Live program? Everything's there. We are having something very interesting for you guys that I want to put out. This should be live soon. It's the live program comparison. So if you have Apex, Apex not here yet, but like let's say Lucid, let's say FunNX, you'll see exactly what transfers. If it's static or end of day drawdown, or if it's you know what the bonus rewards is, and then read about it. This is very important now, more than ever, because let me just do this. Because Apex has a shit live program, so now you need to be aware of. Everyone should be aware of what prop firms they're trading with and how their live would work. So top step 20% activated balance, minimum of 10 or minimum of 10K. Lucid is basically up to $4,500 per account, so 22.5. Things like that, something you should be aware about. So that's gonna be posted later for you guys. Someone asked about like the Lucid Live program. We already have that, but we're gonna have a dedicated page, even better. Why didn't you trade this week? I took my first trade right here. Yesterday I was busy doing other things. Monday, this Memorial Day, maybe you guys traded, maybe you guys didn't. I don't know. So it's not like I didn't trade this week. I just didn't trade yesterday. How's your cup now? It refreshes at 3 p.m. And I don't know what the other guy's gonna be at. I don't know what to do, man. Like, I just caught a banger trade, but that's surely not enough. He's already up like 2,000, I think. I'm cooked, chat. I don't think I want to just hammer scalp the Grand Cup. I still want to take trades. I still want to, make some money. I can't just head at the 5K. Dude, what do? I was hoping for better price action. I was really hoping for better price action. The only Hail Mary I want to do now is just to play long or short on gold and just see if we can get like a nice flush or upside gap up. Which one do you guys go for? If maybe like by like late power hour, I'll have to do one of these. A Hail Mary. And see what happens. I can't show the result or what I take just in case the person's watching and he knows that he needs to make more than me. That's funny. Outlaws would have covered half. Dude, if they cover half, I would be up all night trading Asia and locking in. Stream sniping? Stream sniping is most likely a thing at this point. No, but I want to say 85% chance I'm not moving to the second round because he's higher than me. I don't have much time. If I had like 5 contracts, I could scalp my way through, but like even to scalp one contract, I would need so many points or like I don't feel hopeful and it feels like a waste of time. I just gotta hope for the next banger trade to hit. Why do you swing gold or metal? I honestly did not know that you could still trade metals, but you can't trade silver, you can trade gold. If I traded gold here and shorted it, that would have been nuts. I gotta scalp 5 points 20 times. Is that what you're saying? Which firms will be added for reward claiming SPF on June? Let me just type this out. Alpha and E8 reward seen coming very soon. And then funded seat, funded features family, top one for rewards. I think all these are code active. Sometime in June, we're gonna have everything set up. Probably the alpha and the 8 reward sync sooner, just so we can get that done. But yeah, that's the message right now. Good cap on gold right now. Should have just longed it. We should be looking for a second retrace, but I don't know if we really want to give a retrace. We already moved and we're just going. Can we short NQ? Hell no! Don't be shorting now. You're still in the trade, enter at 55. If you enter it at 55, you're up like 70 points right now. Congratulations. Pumping. Yep. Could have held this for another 40 points. We basically gave up some space, but if I really wanted to, we could have sold and then looked to re-enter. I want to say... this closure here could form this OB, so it'll have to be on this entry here. This is the only one that like I would realistically take. You should move your stop up. I think you can move your stop up like at 30,000. I would do 997 or 007. One of these lows are fine. One base hit done. Guys, another thing. There's 2 giveaways that we're doing right now. I want one of the viewers to win more than a random person. I'm being dead ass honest. If you just tag 3 friends on this post here, we're doing it probably end of day. I think like in the evening time, 20 counts, 50K counts, 20 winners. There's not that many like entries yet. Like 20 counts would already be like 10% of these people. So if you want an actual good shot at getting a free count, I want one of you guys to win it. It's going to be most likely done through Xpicker. And if you do it on Instagram too, you get an extra entry. That'll be, you'd be like 15-20% chance on winning, since we're doing 20. So just do that real quick, guys. Is Alpha still 50% off? No, no, no. It's just the giveaway that we're still doing. You don't have friends, so you can't win then. You need 3 tags. That's just a heads up if you guys want a good chance at winning. Like, you have a better shot at that giveaway than probably the YouTube one. The YouTube one, we get like 250 people, but we only get like 1 or 2 winners. That Twitter one, we get 200 people, and there's 20 winners. You have like 10 times better chance if you do on both. I actually don't really like giving the prize out to people that I know are just making giveaway counts, no value. They're just like the last 10 posts they have are just giveaways. But you know, that's why I want you guys to win. Ow! Fuck! How am I feeling after the first podcast drop? What do you guys think about that? Did you guys like that? I think I was stuttering a little bit though, but you know, let me type up. If you type in BrianStonk, it should pop up now. Nope. Yeah. 7K views, 2 days. They edited this pretty good. That's me, guys. Before I got my bowl cut. Show up, guys. Good feedback there. What are you looking at? Longs. I'm gonna have to just re-enter long somewhere, but market is just pumping. Come on, give me something to work with. For those who are still holding longs from the original entry, you're like getting free money. We're gonna pick the winners, I think Friday for the video. Tomorrow for, or today for the alpha giveaway though. Alpha's been a week. Usually I give like close to a week. Realistic upside target, that's a good question. If you're playing upside, I think the easiest realistic target would be like a main high here. I'm most likely to look at this high. So you're gonna try to see if price can get back inside this hourly. 3,100. Spike through it. It doesn't have to go all the way in, but that's the main target here. Just gotta wait. Just gotta wait. You want to see some shorts? There's no actionable short anywhere here for PM so far. Like, you know, when PM started, this was selling off. This was short city here, but now it's turning pretty hard. Where'd you look to enter longs? Just need to retrace, but he's not even trying to. He's just been pushing. We're gonna just spectate it. We could use this as a breaker and just see something simple like this. I'm not anywhere close to buying anywhere like this high here, and it has to come back inside inefficiency. Still not doing anything. Ask me a question if you guys want while we're waiting. What is mindful features for scalping? I don't really use mindful features. I think they are, from what I can tell, they let you trade up to a certain amount and then they just ban you for good. Nowadays, you see Tradeify, Lucid, other firms, they let you back in. They give you live first, and then they let you back in sim. It's more healthy that way. But you're asking for the micro scalping? It's on our platform. We can take a look at it. Let's see. So Lucid. Let's try to find an X2. Micro scalping policy should be right here. Let's see what it says. This should be. Is this not working? Yeah, it should hover. Okay, it hovers. Scalping is allowed, but more than 50% of your profits must come from trades held longer than 5 seconds. That's for Lucid. Microsoft is 40% of profit from trades closed within 10 seconds. Let's see Alpha. Alpha, I think, is something special. Trades less than 10 ticks and less than 2 minutes is prohibited. Oh, yeah, so keep in mind, this is AN. So 10 ticks is literally 2.5 points on NQ. Less than 2 minutes. If they're both like that, that's 2 micro scalping. So if you make like 10 points in like 1 second, that's fine. But if you make like 1 point in 1 minute, that's not fine. Everyone took that one trade and they're tuning out. We had 500 people while we're in the trade, and then now there's like nothing actionable. They're like, I'm gonna dip now. Hopefully, we see another trade though and show them what's up. In trades like this, do you always TP at your initial target, or do you do partial? I would do partial and then trail if I had a larger size. This one, I already said that like I was going to do one contract on, just because it was like I could make the case of both short and bull. That was like a little bit confusing to me. So, but I led with the bullish because of 5 minute. Hindsight, it's very clear that it moved up, but real time, it was much harder to play this. Even if I ask chat like long or short here, I think half of you guys are already like wanting lower. Like, why would you long here? Just for the right reason though. It was tough. I think Lanto's trading right now. I'm not sure if he took any trades. He said it was like to try to be patient. But I was the one that just went ahead and took the trade. Yeah, Lanto was looking short. I think it's the right idea, but you would need me to get stopped out first, then he gets short. But I would do the same thing if I took a what is that, long, or yeah, if I took a long and it failed, I would probably take a short. This boy's the goat of New York PM. Did you complete college or drop out? Guys, if you guys know me, what happened? Let me see. You dropped out. He finished college when he was 12. Yeah, dropped out, guys. You guys know that. The story is, I was doing engineering, mechanical engineering. 4 years of schooling. I did 3 years. I have 1 year left. This also includes summer too. So like, you know, I probably like 2 semesters in summer classes. I dropped off after completing my 3rd year. And then right when we were trying to like sign up classes for our 4th year, I was like, you know what? Call the university. How do I put myself on hold? They're like, oh, just don't sign up for classes. If you don't reply back in 2 years, you're gonna be fully dropped out. Guys, consider my Grand Cup cooked. This is so disgusting. I'm like literally sitting at break even. I'm trying to push higher. Is it done? It's done at 3 p.m. is when you get the update, but then you know you have like 4 p.m. 1 hour left, and then another hour. If your opponent is like more than like 1,500, 2,000 above you, you're fighting against a huge trail. So unless I get a miracle, I'm talking about a miracle, then we're cooked. I didn't trade New York AM. New York AM was interesting. We opened up and just started falling off a cliff. Very, very interesting move. Very aggressive, man. 930 just sold off. Trying to retrace and basically snowball down. And then we just kept on selling every pump. But you can see, like, we have like lowest liquidity here. It's kind of hard to draw it, but like let's just say here. And then once we broke out, we were able to get some moves, and then sold back down, and then we broke out again. So I'm not like hopeful that we are gonna go back to all-time highs, but I would, if we want to go down, we could probably do something like this first. This would be ideal. But yeah, all good. We made some money today, guys. 40 points, $800 on each account. Not so bad. It's not so bad. It's all sunshine and rainbows over here. I've seen people not get moved to TT live even after making a lot. You know what's crazy? Like I've seen someone who made like 10,000 basically like 8 times on 5 accounts and did not get moved live. Do they want to pay it out of pocket? Like I have no idea. That's like almost, that's like 400,000 on SIM that they paid out. Just tell me why they do that. Your mic is a little bit too low. Oh, let me change that up. Try now. Okay. We might have to do the giveaway. We got Patrick Starr in here. Jinza, what's up? How should we do the giveaway? PW losing? Dude, I'm losing in the Grand Cup for sure. We'll have to see the update depending on how much he's up. But he's already leading me and I haven't caught up yet. Shy, let me just pull up the Grand Cup real quick. Tradeify. Surely enough, we got like a retrace and just immediately bounce back up. I would still most likely have to look on the lower time frame. We got this inversion here, 5 minute retrace, 1 minute inversion. Could have got the entry here, stop on the low, and then try to push for that hourly candle. See the matchups. Okay, can we just look at the outlaws? Outlaw number 1. Machine. Wait, where the hell? I'm like clicking too bad. Outlaw number 1. This guy made $200. The other guy is down 2. So Outlaw is probably gonna win here. Let's see Simba. The guy is up 500. Simba is down 3K. Oh damn, Simba. Me? You want to see me? I'm up 450. He's up 1100. He's up by like past 700 on me, which I'm trying to see if I can catch up. AJ. No! How is AJ and Brett just getting cooked in the first round that's this hard? Amas. Oh, he's cooked too. Damn. Desi. Desi is going neck for neck. Band for band. I don't know who this person is. Jen. Joey Morgan. He's leading. He's doing good. D Money from Patrick. Oh, he's for sure passing then. J Dunn. Dude, how are these guys getting matched up with people that are like down 7,000? Like, you don't even need a trade. He only makes $300. He's already good. PB investing. This is what I'm talking about. How are you getting matched up with someone that's down 12,000? You don't even need a trade when you see that. That's ridiculous. Lumi's down right now. No stop loss. I don't know who that is. PW. Let's see PW. PW's for sure passing. This guy's already down too far. PB. Wait. No, never mind. Okay. I thought that says $53. It's like, did you lose 50,000? What else? Miriam. She's a little bit down. Let's see. Where's Riz? Let's see. Oh, Riz is like the first outlaw I've seen that's like down pretty bad. Max got matched up with someone that is down $11,000. He's up 12, or he's down 2 and he's still winning. Rake. Neck to neck right now. Kane is up. Nice. This is the outlaw, guys. That's the outlaw. They YOLO silver? I didn't know you can even trade silver. I don't think you could. This is tiring. Okay, I might do a Hail Mary to long or short gold. Tell me what you guys think. Long or short? I would probably need like at least 10 points. Probably I want to be sure like 15 points to get like a nice lead on it. So I would need it to go here or here. This is for the direct Grand Cup. This is not for my own count. I need to be able to shoot for something, you know, because I'm not in the most favorable spot, if I'm being honest. You're at discount, so you think this is a long? I don't know. Gold looks good for a short. I could see that. If you show it on stream, the guy might just copy and still lead. That's the thing. I'm not gonna say that I'm gonna long or short until afterwards. So like, yeah, they'll have to take a chance. You guys don't even know. You guys will know after. Maybe when markets might close. Alright, how should we do the giveaway though? Micron was going ballistic last night. What is the ticker symbol in gold? Is I think GC something. GC June 26. I think. Something like that. Edit his P&L. Do you see Apex email? Is it about the activation fee and like the save bundle? Okay, we're gonna post a giveaway. It's on Discord. All you gotta do is just press this one button and then you're entered. You have 2 minutes. After this, we're gonna probably watch the Grand Cup and then wrap it up. And I'm gonna have to go pull a Hail Mary somewhere. Chat. Long or short? I need like What is 15 points in Scold? How much is it per point? How much would that be if I do 15 points in one contract, one mini? I haven't traded gold in a long time. I forget. So far we have 170 entries. You have another minute right now. $100 per point, so that would just give me like 2,000. Oh, that's not that much. I need more than that, I think. We'll see. We'll see. Maybe when it updates, the other guy could be red. Tell me one more time, guys. Are we shorting or longing gold? I need to fade what the majority wants to do. That's the way to win this. Create a poll. Okay, let's do a poll. Congrats to Tempest and GP. Make a giveaway ticket for these two. The poll is saying long. You know what I have to do, guys. I have to fade it. Gold is already down, so it would be reasonable to see it climb back up, though. Longs would be pretty nice right now. Because even if it recover like 20 points, I might be able to advance. This is where I bait the stream sniper. I put a long, and he longs too, and I flip short, and then if it goes my way, I basically get two contract difference. Think about it. That's a big brain move, right? 3 p.m. is coming up. I am going to look at the Grand Cup and refresh it and see what we're at. How come I never win the giveaways? Again, the chances to win the giveaways are very slim just because the amount of people. But I'll tell you what, end of day, we're doing the 20 counts giveaway here. You just gotta comment in this post here. I don't know why people are commenting on this post. 78 entries is not gonna participate. It's only on this one. So you leave a comment here. There's 200 entries. There's 20 accounts. That's like a 10%. If you enter on Instagram too, you have a higher chance. So we also have Smart Prop from Instagram. That you do the same thing, just tag 3 friends. This is the same thing, and there's only 57 entries here, so you have like more than 10% to win right now. That's what I'll say, if you want to have a higher chance at winning. All right. Grand Cup refresh. Oh boy, it's 3 p.m. I refreshed it, it didn't refresh. That's odd. We haven't picked the winners yet. It's gonna be picked end of day. Did we get the refresh here? No, these are just old balances still. Hello? They said 3 p.m. Someone's about to get fired. My opponent is down 1,000. Yo, I'm up right now. I don't even need to take the trade anymore. Hold up. Wait, what if he does a Hail Mary? Oh, shit. Guys, what do I do? He's down more than me now because I tried to go for a big push and I just lost a few $100, but he was up like 1,100. He's down 15. So I'm ahead by 1,100. There's only an hour and power hour left. Do I stick to a trade here, or do I just close it out? What do you guys think? I have 3 trades covered for sure. I want to win now. I need to see the other people now. This is actually like getting exciting just because I have a chance now. This guy's advancing. Brett Semba. Let's see Brett Semba. Yeah, he's cooked. AJ for sure lost. Amas lost. Desi. Desi has a chance. He's making it back. The guy lost money. Let me see if anyone in house has like a big difference. J-Don. Nice. Lumi's. This is kind of funny. Lumi is fighting against someone named James, and they're both down like almost $5,000. But Lumi's down a little bit more. She's down $900 right now. That's actually like so funny to see. Because you're battling to see who could lose less. Dude, I have a chance to win. I thought my hope was gone already, but I guess I've neglected that people could also lose money. They would not lose on purpose. This is one contract, and you're trying to do like a YOLO, almost a YOLO. Like, realistically, guys, if NQ stays flat for the next hour, no one can make money unless they're scalping, micro scalping, which is like so hard to do. That's as really as it gets too. So I might need to close out at a good balance and just call it. Why couldn't they trade another instrument? It depends. Like, are you able to trade oil? I think oil you could move a lot. Let me see. Yeah, oil makes a move. But even gold and silver, they're barely moving. You can't trade silver though. They already banned silver. Or not banned, but they you can't trade it on the Screen Cup. Gold you can, but gold is like kind of stagnant for the most of the day now too. If you trade it in the market open or even overnight, these are big moves. After that, very, very tiny moves. Very small moves. Dude, I really want to be able to see my opponent at like 4 p.m. or 4:30 where I have like 30 minutes left. That would be like the best part where I could actually see. All right, guys, I think it's good to wrap up the session here. I'll update you guys on what happens for the Grand Cup. And that'll be it. Make sure you guys use code SMART for prop firms and, you know, claim your payout bonus, claim your rewards because it's designed that way for you guys. If there's anything else, message me on Discord, message our team. How much is the difference between you and him? Is $1,000. So he would need to make 50 points to even catch up. But if he does 60 points, he'll take the lead. So it's a little bit of a danger. I feel like you don't have enough of a lead unless you are like up 1,500 or something. But you know, you don't even know. Like I could try to at least make a few more hundred, just to be safe. That's like kind of what I'm considering right now. But he's also, think about this, the opponent, he has only 1 hour really left for the market, and then like after hours, which is sometimes just like does nothing. If you think about it, he's gonna be on overdrive, so he might be more prone to make mistakes in the first place. So he has to do the Hail Mary. I could stand. But like if you're down $1,000 with 1 hour left, would you aim to make it equivalent? Or would you try to make like another $500 extra? That's something to consider. You don't even know what the opponent has. Yeah, we can't see anymore. The last update was 3 p.m. That's it. That's all you get to see. Now, like end of day when the 5 p.m. happens, you'll be able to see who wins or who doesn't. But good work, folks. Good work. Why does this feel like we just build up for a slam down now? Can I say this just wicked up and then I want to see this flip for lower? Does anyone like that? Kind of see like a 1 minute closure here. We already wicked this high. I feel like this is about to bleed down. Let's go smart not working with TPT. They haven't enabled that code yet. I think it's because of the rewards function of it. But we'll see what they do later. Realistically, this should be going to this internal low now. We got the 15-minute high. We're likely going to jab this 15-minute low. Do you mind if you can explain change delivery? Yes. It's kind of like a breaker. I like to typically showcase it on higher time frames. Let's say we go for the highs, right? So we got low, high. You can count this as a low if you want. Okay, so this is what we have. Upside push to all-time highs. The moment we get a candle closure under here, which is this candle right here, we create this displacement that pushes through the previous up close move. That would create that structure shift, and then we have the chain state delivery. So if we do get a retrace like here, back above this old chain state delivery, we want to see this hold down. All right, I think I'm gonna wrap this up here. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Good banger trade, 1 for 1. See you guys tomorrow.